Hello YouTube, I am back again doing another video. This time, I'm sitting outside on my carport, and I have a little folding table out here, hence the wobbling, but that should be stopped now. I'm going to be replying to Jay's 10 questions video. Now, real quick, I know I made my first video just a couple days ago, and it was just an introductory video, and it's weird, you know, I'm some new person doing a video about Jay's, but I actually have been a subscriber to his for a long time, both on my old channel, where I just subscribe to people, and this channel, which I always planned to do reviews and stuff like that, but I never got around to it. I fell out of the pipe smoking community for a while, and I stopped watching his stuff, and I came back and I saw he did 10 questions, and I thought, hey, I'm gonna reply to this, so here I am. Since this is a video reply to Jay, I'm going to use his words and describe the housekeeping. Today I have a bowl of frog morton, just regular old frog morton. That's actually been aged for 3 years. I got it by complete chance at my local cigar shop. I went in there expecting to buy a cigar, didn't know they had pipe tobacco, saw that they did, looked around, saw Frog Morton. Even though I had already placed an order with online to get some tobacco, I decided to buy this tin. You know, it's a bit expensive, a bit more than I wanted to spend, and then I found out afterwards that it had been sitting on the shelf for 3 years unopened, and it is amazing. So, and with that, I am drinking a glass of sweet tea, because I'm in Texas. So, without further ado, the 10 questions, and I have put a lot of thought into these. So, first is, what are the costs of these items where you live? Now, I'd like to preface this by saying that I wrote this entire list in shorthand, so I am paraphrasing what Jay has said in his video, or his actual questions. Gas, or milk, sorry, milk is the first one, a gallon of milk. A gallon of milk around here, I really want to say it's $2.50, maybe $3, but honestly, I'm lactose intolerant. So, I don't know. My girlfriend buys milk. I don't really pay attention to the cost of it. It goes in the cart, the card comes out, I pay for it, but I don't know. It's mixing with all the other groceries. So, a gallon of gas. I don't drive, but I do know a gallon of gas is about $2.50, $2.45 here in Texas. 50 grams of tobacco. It varies. The tin I bought Frog Morton was $12.50. Something like that. A cigar, again, varies, but between 8 and 10. I haven't actually bought any, but I asked the guy how much a Nub Maduro costs the other day, because that used to be one of my favorite cigars, and he told me about $8. And a large pizza. Interestingly, my fiance, girlfriend, I'll interchange the two because we are engaged, but I'm not used to calling her my girlfriend. She owns a pizzeria, and from them, they charge the same price for 1 topping or 3 toppings on a large pizza, and it's $15. So, a large 1 topping pizza from them, or a large 3 topping pizza is $15. Now, next question is a bit harder. Who are you? This is a question you can take a couple different ways. And some people are taking it the more metaphysical way. Some people are taking it in a very literal way. I've watched a few different replies to this. I'm going to answer it pretty simply. I am the guy who met a girl online, was dumb enough to keep a relationship alive with a girl that I met online. Sorry, dog just chased after the neighbor's cat. decided to stay in a relationship with a girl online, and then traveled 2,000 miles to be with the girl that I met online. Hold on 1 second. Daisy! 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 Stop. Come here! Daisy! That's handled. Anyways, yes, I'm that guy. I'm that guy that made a stupid decision that actually turned out to be pretty good. I also consider myself a nerd. I smoke a pipe. I'm only 26. I am son of a farmer. I'm a reader. I write occasionally. I'm that guy. I'm pretty average, but also not. And that wasn't arrogance. I'm just a bit weird. Some people think my life choices have been weird. And I'm having a really hard time keeping this pipe lit. I'm really out of practice in the whole thing. 2 years out of practice. Okay, next question. If you had me over for dinner, what would you cook? Well, honestly, money's a little tight for me right now. So I would use the excuse of having you over for dinner to try my hand at cooking brisket for the first time. Then I would have baked potato salad with it and a steamed vegetable of some kind, either broccoli or green beans, just so we can pretend that our meal is healthy. Unless for some reason you didn't want that, in which case, whatever you asked for. What's one dream you have, or what's one goal you dream of achieving but haven't, and why haven't I? And is there anything I can do to achieve it? There's a few. One is I kind of wanted to go to college for anthropology. And I haven't because I don't have the money to go to college. Especially don't have the money to go to college for a useless degree. And that's why I haven't. And is there anything I can do to work towards it? Not really. I mean, I want to do this, but that's kind of one of those things. If somebody ever gave me $1 million and said, hey, you can do what you want, I would quit my job, go to school for anthropology. So no, there's nothing I can do to achieve it. And I'm not really upset about it. It's just one of those things. It is what it is. Okay. What would I do if I had a 3-week all-expense-paid vacation? Well, I'm assuming my girlfriend would be with me, because I wouldn't take a 3-week all-expense-paid vacation without her. I spent 9 years trying to get to be with her. I'm not about to leave her for a vacation, so she'll be with me. In that case, I would take her back to Massachusetts, where she's only been for a week, and that was only to meet my parents. I would take her up in the summertime. We would travel around the area where I grew up. I would show her where my childhood home was. We would go to the coast. We would go to Fenway, even though she doesn't care about baseball. And I've never been to a Red Sox game, despite being a casual fan. And we would just see the sights that Massachusetts and New England in general had to offer. Probably go up to Maine, visit one of the touristy towns that exist up there. Go out on the ocean, maybe do some deep sea fishing, even though neither one of us fish, just for the act of deep sea fishing in New England. Okay, here's the big question. This is the one that's been rolling around in my head because I really like the fact that Jay decided to ask it. Why do you matter? Now, I've seen a lot of people post a lot of replies about this, so before I reply in my way, let me relight this bowl. Again, sorry about the constant relighting. I'm really out of practice. This is the 3rd bowl I've lit in 2 years. So, Okay, why do I matter? I'm going to go through the list of the ways that this question could be taken and answer each one in turn. On a cosmic scale, in the grand scheme of the universe, I do not matter, not one iota. On an earthly scale, or a solar system scale, again, not at all. On an earthly scale, as in with everybody on the world, I don't. In a more personal, within my own little hemisphere, why do I matter? I matter because of the value that other people put in me. I value because other people value my company. They value me as a person. They value my opinions. That's why I matter. I matter because I matter to other people. That I enrich other people's lives or make other people's lives suck. Either way, I matter to them. And in that sense, I matter in that area of the universe. Just a small little bit. That's how much I matter. Would I rather be a turtle or a fruit fly? Well, both have their drawbacks. If I was a fruit fly, I would spend a very short period of my life trying to reproduce. And hopefully succeeding. And then I would die. I would die pretty much immediately after reproduction. Not too bad. So, I would achieve my one goal in life and passed on my genes, and it would be fleeting and quick, and I probably would enjoy it, because I would have achieved my one goal. Pipes out again. Turtle, on the other hand, I get to live a lot longer. I have to deal with a lot more dangers, though. A lot of predators, a lot of natural predators, cars, the whole reproduction thing, which is the entire reason that anything exists, would be a lot harder. But I would live longer. If I was smarter, I would live longer. I would get to stay on a pond most of my days, eating bugs, eating whatever else it is that turtles eat. If I was a Galapagos turtle, or tortoise, then I would be one of the oldest creatures on the planet, and scientists would think that was awesome. So that'd be pretty cool. Finally getting some recognition in life. If I was just a regular run-of-the-mill turtle, I'd probably get hit by a car. Because again, the drive to reproduce would probably drive me to go from one pond to the other one. And I wouldn't have anything to say about it. Even if I kept my human brain, eventually, just the boredom of being in one pool, I'd have to be like, okay, I'm going to go across this road. And I would tell myself I'm smart enough to know not to get hit by a car. But I'd probably get hit by a car. Let's be honest. Just the statistics of it. Gonna get hit by a car. But I'd probably choose a turtle overall. Who's my hero? I've never understood the human desire to have a hero. Even since I was a little kid, I heard the idea of heroes. Who's your personal hero? And people would always say, oh, firemen, or soldiers, or this one guy who did something really great at some point in time. He's my hero. Or fictional people, like Batman or Sherlock Holmes. They're my hero. Because I want to emulate them. I never understood that. My heroes are a multitude. They're the people that get up every morning to do a job that keeps the cogs, that keeps society turning. Am I one of those people? Yes, but I don't consider myself my own hero. Certainly not. I don't think I'm anything special. But the people that do that, people like my father, who got up every day at 5 o'clock in the morning and went to work because he had to support his family. That's a hero. My girlfriend, who owns her own business, and despite all the hardships of owning her own business, gets up every day, goes to work. Even now, when they don't have any employees, she goes to work. She does her job. She comes home, and she's still just always upbeat. The people like that, they're my heroes. Nurses who have a thankless job doing disgusting things nobody wants to do. Taking care of people that are probably, if they're anything like the people I deal with at my job, they're probably assholes. Those people are my heroes. The people that do those things, that go above and beyond in life to improve other people's lives. They're my heroes. Most exciting thing I've ever done. Traveled 2,000 miles from my home to live in Texas. That was intense. And worst movie. Harry Potter 4. I grew up with Harry Potter. And when the fourth movie came out, the fourth book was my favorite at the time. Because I was a kid. And when the fourth movie came out, it ruined every good thing about the book. Stripped it down so much that I was so disappointed that I stormed out of the theater. Runner-up would be Star Wars Episode 1. Why was Episode 1 a disappointment? Because again, I saw it when I was a kid. But more importantly, I got a migraine in the theater. I couldn't watch the movie. And I ended up sitting in the bathroom at the theater on the floor, counting the tiles, wishing I was dead. So, those two movies are the worst ones. So, that's my video reply to Jay. I don't have anything else to say. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully next time I do a video, which actually is probably going to fall immediately after this one because I have something else I want to say on my own, I'll be able to keep a pipe lit, but probably not. Till next time, bye.